So today we're going to talk about removing a drinking and driving conviction. All right. Now there's a number of other terms that we use for drinking and driving other than just drinking and driving that you may or may not be familiar with. So there's a whole bunch of terms and we're just going to go over them. One is drinking and driving, of course. The other one is drunk driving. The other one is called driving under the influence, DUI. Also DWI, which is driving while ability impaired. You may have heard of also just impaired driving. The other one is refusal to provide a breath sample. So if you're stopped by the police and you are drunk but you don't want to take the breath test, that's still a criminal record. That's a refusal to provide a breath sample. The other one you may have heard of, it's a more technical term, it's called driving with blood alcohol content over 80 milligrams. And then the last one, which I think is the most difficult one for people to understand and to stomach, is called care and control. And what that means is you are drunk, you're in your car, you're not driving it, but the keys are in the car and the cops come by and they can charge you for, it's like drinking and driving, it's called care and control of a motor vehicle. All of these are basically considered to be a criminal record, which a lot of people aren't familiar with the fact that it can actually, once they get a drinking and driving charge, it's a criminal offense. So what are the implications of that? Well, the first is financial. The financial implications for getting a DUI is huge, all right? And we hear this all the time when we're helping people to remove these criminal charges, how expensive the process is. And as you can see here, there's a whole bunch of costs that are associated with once you get the drunk and driving charge. Well, first is a fine payment to the police. It could be up to about $1,000. Legal people will pay lawyers anywhere between $3,000 and $20,000 to fight their case. In many cases, they're still found guilty. Insurance can go up anywhere between $3,000 and $10,000. So all of a sudden, you're paying more insurance. You must go to a back on track program, which is really sort of a rehabilitation program. That costs $1,000. You may choose to take the interlock system into your car. That costs about $1,000 over a 1-year period. And then the fact that you have a suspended license means you have to take other transportation. That costs about $1,000. So the whole process can really, as you can see, be very costly, costing anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000. Very, very expensive proposition that people are totally unaware of when they get this criminal record. The other effect, of course, is the emotional and mental effect of having a DUI charge. Oftentimes people will tell us that they're totally embarrassed by this. They feel shame. They're guilty that they did it. So it has an incredible emotional toll on you. Okay, but the point is this. It can get removed. Okay, all you need to do is apply for a pardon. And the reason why most people want to apply for the pardon is simply because with a criminal record, it will affect employment and your ability to travel. Okay, so the idea is once you do get the criminal conviction, as long as you stay out of trouble for a certain period of time, we can help you to get the pardon, to get the criminal record removed, so you can move on with your life and not have the barriers of losing employment opportunities and not being able to travel as a result of the criminal record.